Okay, let me now try to find the Mighty Geek Studios. I don't know if I have them on my Twitter. Oh, Mighty Geeks 21. All right. Don't mention that's Gary's channel. All right, Mighty Geek 21. Let me check you out at Twitter, see what we got going on. Uh, please excuse the delay. I am trying something different tonight. Oh, there you are. Mighty Geek 21. Oh, I'm following him. Is he following me? Let me see. If he's following me, then I can send him a message. I can indeed send him a message. All right. Cool. I guess I follow more people than I thought I did. I don't know if that's good or bad. Boom, Mighty Geek Studios. You are now officially invited into the Josh Zone. So what we got going on here, and I cannot confirm or verify, is a simulcast to Twitch and Mixer. That's what I'm trying to find the Twitch one to see if it's actually broadcasting on Twitch right now. I mean, excuse me, on Mixer, and that's what I was trying to do. Cat, I sent you a link if you want to join. You're more than welcome. Whoa, hey buddy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you been? How's life treating you? How was your Thanksgiving? Awesome, man. Oh, that's always nice. For real. Oh wow. How does John feel about that? Does he know you're about to be his new dad? I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. I'm pretty sure. It happens like that, man. People it just happens like that. It's no big deal. Let me go look at the chat real quick while I try to find this mixer to see if I can find my stream on there. Let's see. I missed Joshua Hughes' retracted message. Yeah, he does that a lot. He's a retracted message king. He is the retracted message queen, king. Dun 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 dun. Manage channel. Well, it says it's broadcasting to the mixer, but I cannot find myself. Boom. To see if it is indeed true. Uh-oh. Yeah, never know. So, Mighty Geek Studios, man, tell us about yourself. Right? Wow, 24 pages in 24 hours. I think I read that in one of the chats you was in. You had mentioned something like that. That's you have to be kidding me. 24 pages in a day, in 24 hours. Wow. That is crazy. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to. Uh, just on either way. That sounds crazy. Let me let me lock it on Josh. Do I got control, Josh? No, you got control. White box yourself, buddy. Me and Mighty Geek can keep on talking, and so we can watch your artwork. Boom. Now I have control. All right. Let me move the mouse over. Let me white box Josh and present to everyone, and that should take care of that. That way we can talk and well, that's what I'm trying to do, right? So I'm trying to stream in different platforms at the same time. Now, Josh is streaming on his channel. This is his YouTube channel, in case y'all haven't noticed. Welcome to Josh Chris Art. You know, and so we're right now dual streaming to Twitch, and Mixer is an Xbox One or Microsoft platform. Now, yeah. So I don't know if it's streaming or not, but hey, because I can't seem to find it. So I'm gonna leave that alone, because when I started messing with it, I started getting feedback. You know, so I don't want feedback on any. Yeah. You know, because then it gets jumbled up. Oh yeah. So you in for the treat. You get to watch it and you get to participate. That's awesome. Bitbiter is going to look. Bitbiter is JReekin51 on Mixer. And oh, Kat, I sent you the link. I don't know if you answered, if you wanted to jump on or not, but you're always welcome to jump on the stream. You know you are Josh's favorite Canadian. So, you know, plus, you know, you got all the good stories about the sugar shacks. So, so we gotta get some more of them stories. Kat is actually a very likable person, man. She's very cool. Unlike that troll, Joshua Hughes, man. He's always around trolling, doing stuff, you know. But he's good people's man. We just have a disagreement on certain things, but hey, who am I? Yeah, but yeah. So what are you working on today, Mighty Geek Studio? Oh yeah? Is that for public consumption, or just a something that you're gonna keep private? Okay. I was trying to sound like Chester over there. I was trying to use civilized words. It just doesn't. It doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit me. Chester's Chester, man. I can't take Chester style, man. Hmm. Whoa. Nice. So it is working. Boom. Nice. So okay, my wife says I only hear your channel. Oh, my wife is trying to watch, but okay. I don't think I'm streaming to YouTube too. I think I turned off the YouTube one. Yeah, oh yeah, my taskbar. Let me see if I can remember which one that was. F11? Nope, that's not the one. Whoa. Well, I do a lot of stuff, you know. So let me see if I can go in here and auto hide. Mm-hmm. Cascade, task manager, lock all taskbar settings. Jeez, I gotta do all this in the middle of Josh's stream, bud. Shit. Thanks, Bitbiter. Yeah. Lock taskbar. Automatically hide taskbar. Boom. All right, just for freaking Bitbiter. It didn't do it, man. I went to do right click. It just didn't show me that option. Okay, man. Don't hate me. I got my glasses on too. I think I need some new glasses. So it's streaming on Mixer, and my wife sent me a text message, and she says she hears me only on my channel, but we're on Josh's channel, so I don't understand. I should not be on my channel. I should not be broadcasting. I should not be broadcasting because I turned it off because it makes no sense to have both of us on YouTube confusing them. But I didn't. Oh, so it did start on my channel, but I turned it off, so it stopped. All right. All right. We don't want that. We want to delete that because that's no good. And delete video. And let me send my wife your link, so in case she wants to join. Because you know, not only Lady Jade, not only is Josh's wife authorized to join, but you know, sometimes my wife is authorized to join. You know, maybe she can hassle you about that group. That yeah. Now she's leaving. He's leaving. Don't leave now. Don't leave now. This is your channel. How you leaving? Man. I don't know. Let's see. I sent a link to Manny. Sent a link to Kat. I sent a link to Chester. That's no worries, man. There's no worries. So no, I thought he ran away. He definitely ran away. Oh snap! We got at least one viewer on Twitch. That's pretty good. So we're moving right along. We are trying to see if we can get as many eyes as we can. So Josh, walk us through what you're doing, buddy. Right, trying to get that darkness. Manny, I've never bait you, man. You can always come on. I sent you the link. You are always welcome to join us at your leisure. I know you're working on Pacific Standard Time, which means Islander time, which means super chillax time, which means it might take you 3 days to join, but eventually you'll join. Eventually, you know, eventually. So, Mighty Geek Studios, let me ask you a question. So, Joshua Hughes is mad at me because the only comic book I ever liked from DC was Sergeant Rock. Now, you said you've been doing this for a while. Do you know the comic? Okay. That's the only DC comic book I like. Joshua Hughes is upset at me because of that. I don't understand. I have my preferences, I have standards. Yes. And at that time, they were fighting the Germans. So, Boo Ortiz. Bit biter. You know what? We gonna take the wrench away from Bit Biter. That's it. Like I don't know what's wrong with the mod, man. No, but I don't think a lot of people know about Sergeant Rock because every single time I mention him, yeah. So lots of good horror books from DC. Well, I don't read horror, Bit Biter. That's my point exactly. I don't read horror comic books. That's just not my thing. I like the superhero stuff. You know, I'm old school like that. Even though horror is actually comics started out as horror books, most of them did anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So tell me, Mighty Geek Studios, who are your favorite heroes, comics, etc., etc., etc.? Man, this is an open-ended question. You choose the decade. You choose the book. Man, you said 26 years, right? The Phantom. Okay. Yep. Pre-code is the movie. We're gonna take a quick pause, real quick. Chester Busby and Good Dog Press have joined the panel. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. Hello, how many? So, Chester, got a question for you, and I'm gonna get back to Mighty Geek Studios because he's gonna give us a history of comics over the last 26 years. Well, I want to know why you loaned out your wardrobe to GQ magazine. That's my question to you, sir. I was like, you know, I was gonna have to say something, right? I thought it was hilarious, man. I thought it was hilarious, but you being the host of your show, I had to try to crack a couple of jokes at your expense on on that show. Like Chester handing out his wardrobe. It might have been your wife's wardrobe. I don't know. You know, no disrespect to the Mrs. Bear. Um, that was some weird looking stuff, brother. Say again. I don't understand why. See, this is the problem, Chester. When you raised your son Ezra, you didn't give him that fatherly love that he required at his youth, and now he's lashing out at the world. And I'm blaming you for this, Chester. You should have hugged him more as a kid. That one rolled. That one bounced, rolled, hibbity hopped, and everything. Wow. Hey Manny, what's going on, brother? Cat. Oh, now we have Cat R, the Canadian princess. Yeah, Cat. We brought Chester. We brought Manny. We have Mighty Geek Studios in the house, and of course, no stream is complete unless we are graced by Wildcat herself, our favorite purveyor of sugar shacks in all of Canada. So yeah, how you been, Cat? And I think everybody's good. I'll answer for them for now, but I'll let them answer. How is everybody? Yeah. Even though Chester does not want to admit that that was straight out of his wardrobe, I still have my suspicions. I still have my suspicions. Well, I mean, I've never denied that portion. Anybody who has a bear as their avatar, I mean, enough said. You know, especially if they play the saxophone, because that automatically ups your sexy factor by 10%. That's out of 20. Oh yeah, because you play the tenor, so it's a bigger saxophone, so it carries that extra oomph to it. It does. I know people looking at us like, what is the difference? Well, there is a soprano saxophone, which is what Kenny G plays. It's real small, looks like a clarinet. You have the E flat alto saxophone, which is the next smallest saxophone. You have the B flat tenor saxophone. It's B flat, right? Yeah, B flat tenor saxophone. And then there's the Big Daddy, the baritone saxophone. And that joker, oh, there you go. Yeah. So wow, I didn't know about that one. I knew the ones that I played. I played tenor, alto, and baritone. I didn't play soprano. I was just too pricey for me, and I just didn't like the whole clarinet thing. Even though Kenny G rocks it well, and I'm not mad at him. Yeah. All right. So, Mighty Geek Studio says he's got like 26 years of comic knowledge stored in his brain. And I was asking him which his favorite superheroes were. He started out with Phantom, pre Superman. So now we're moving past Phantom to the next one. Okay, you talking about Shadow as in the Shadow knows? Who knows what heart lies in the man? Who knows what evil lies in the heart of man? The Shadow knows. Okay. Do you know about that, Chester? Manny, you was alive for that. Did you used to listen to that on the radio? That was in the radio a long time ago. Well, I believe in the 30s, if I'm not mistaken. That's way before television. And yeah, I learned it in history class. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And and then we have Josh over here doing his Black Panther coloring. Risey Lee is in the house. He says howdy all. And was the shadow like a gray shadow? No, the shadow was just a shadow. He was nobody ever saw him. He was in the shadows. Plus he plus he was a it was a radio show first, so I don't know what he was at first. Does anybody know what the radio shadow looked like? There you go. And Bitbiter saying the silver shroud. Now, in case y'all don't know, Bitbiter, he's our mod. This guy has like over 6,000 comics, I think. He is a super collector. I think Manny has more. Manny, what's your comic collection looking like? I'm telling you, Manny, you and Bitbiter should get together. 1979. Let me ask you a question, Manny. Do you ever revisit any of your favorite books and look for references or anything of that sort? Okay. All right. Really? Right. Well, and that's those are the real treasures, aren't they? The ones that hold some sentimental value, that you hold dear to, that bring memories, and that you cherish the most. Dude, right? Off of eBay. I bet it wasn't. Bitbiter says that free comic book day books are good for free books for reference. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you can just get them digitally through the Marvel subscription. I don't know how much that is, but it's what says the man who draws digitally. I saw you, and you made Rick very angry, and he left the stream. That's not a bad. That's not a bad system. Man, he likes fast. That's true. Yeah, but Manny knows how to navigate these. Yeah. I guess Bill Hart joined. Yeah. So Bill is in the chat. So I don't know who invited him. It wasn't me, but okay. You gotta let me know when you do that, Chester. Yeah. I like everybody. No, no, it's not that I'm a gatekeeper. It's just that I need to know who's coming on, so I know what's happening. Because you know it, man. You have been gate kept. You know. No, no, but that's like I knew who you were, but I was like, wait a minute, I didn't shoot him a link. So I was like, somebody shot him a link, and then I was like, okay, so who shot him the link? So I know who the perpetrator is. So Bill, here's what happens, right? You get out of control, Chester pays the price. That's all I wanted to know. That's the only reason why I asked. You know, I know. Hey, that whole sweater dress one, I think that's you all the way, bud. That is you all the way. He he was, but I don't know if you were on earlier, but I blame Chester. Chester didn't hug that guy a lot when he was a kid. You know, he didn't. He just wasn't a very nurturing father to Ezra. You know, and then Chester abandoned everybody and went to Japan. So I'm thinking their family's still feeling a little hurt about that. You know that, I just I don't understand. But you know what? And that's why Chester is now so proud of his son that he had to put him on his channel. He's like, look at my son Ezra. Look what he's done with his life. I am so proud. I am so proud. John Diller says, "What is your problem, Chester? You're disgusting." It would have been better if you said, "You disgust me." Then I would have. Then it would be more personal, like "You disgust me." But he went you with just with disgusting. So, blah. You know. But you know. But you know that was from where Chester used to live in Afghanistan. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's all I'm saying. So anytime Bill steps out of line, we smack Chester. I like this game. Chester now. I know, I know, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I retract everything I said. Disregard last transmission. Here we go again. Bill, welcome. How you doing today? What state do you live in? Ooh. Yeah, I lived in Kansas, so I know. I know. Yeah. Yep. I used to live there too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. No worries. Well, right now we're focused on cat with a nice little icon. We right. Well, like I said, we're just focused on Josh right now, so nobody is actually seeing what's going on your side. I mean, unless anybody else wants to put some art up, and then we'll be more than happy to white box you and get you get you going out there. Yeah. Yeah, we are on Josh's channel, so y'all can go ham and say whatever y'all want to. Unlike my channel, where there's some restrictions, and Manny's channel. Me and Manny, we're family friendly. Manny and I. Let me use proper English before Chester pulls out the ruler. Well, dependiendo en el dialecto. So uno puede decir Manny y yo y Manny, o Manny, o vosotros, because that would be actually the correct word. Vosotros, right? So we could say vosotros somos un canal. Ah, so you and John Dillard, huh? Except except el gallo loco, el guapo. But you might actually speak more Spanish than John. Es posible. uh, hold on. Note: the views expressed here are those of the authors and do not necessarily represent or reflect the views of Josh Chris Art, even though we're on Josh Chris Arts channel, and he's the author. So does he not represent his own views? I gotta interpret that whole thing in Spanish. Oh no. Las opiniones expresadas aquí son de los autores y no son parte o necesariamente representan o reflejan la, lo que piensa Josh Chris Art. Aunque Josh Chris Art es el autor y el director de este canal. So, ahora estamos presentando y tratando de entender si Josh no representa a Josh. Now, Spania is a disgusting peasant language, says John Dillard, gaming the system. Everybody else is finding it amusing. John Dillard and Josh used Google Translate, and boom, there you go. Kat, what you been working on lately? Uh, oh, you haven't been able to. Man, look, we know the real deal now. Kat has acquired two or three more Sugar Shacks. Okay, she is becoming the pimpstress of Canada now, and so all that, yeah, all you gotta make a living, and all that dog grooming stuff is just a front. It's money laundering. That's all that is. Cat R is gaming the system. That's good. I'm trying to get everybody, keep everybody engaged. I'm doing the best I can as a humble host on Josh's channel, even though my opinions are not wanted. So dímelo. Eso es cierto. I leave for a second. It sounds like a game of Candyland. Abe Sapien, welcome back. Yeah. Hey, so well, you gotta understand that John is driving and typing. So yeah, he's doing some big things. I leave. Okay, so what was I at? I think Chester is asking for change. No, no, no. It was pretty good actually, man. I understood it. I mean, no, now think about this. In this channel, we have Kat, who speaks French, right? We have Chester, who speaks Japanese. Yep. And we have, you know, uh, myself and Bill, who speak some kind of Spanish, different dialects, and John Gaming the System says, I don't have change for you, Chester. I don't have change. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. So, so this is no as no bananas. No, he has no bananas. So, I mean, this is a group of very talented individuals up on stage today. On the Bitbiter, I think that's Hawaiian. Yeah, Manny. and this is what happens when you give a bunch of people Google Translate. Now that you're giving people Google Translate, this is it. This is what happens, man. All the time. They just steal all your information, but that it's a small price to pay. Say again, Mighty Geek. Yeah. So Manny, are you interviewing Muttman and Macho Dan tonight? You just got, gosh, man, you get home and I automatically pull you into the stream, man. Well, Chester, he's a very distinguished gentleman. And Bethany says, start an international war over Google Translate gone wrong. It can happen. It can happen. Mm. Well, man, no, cause I'm not getting called back in. So y'all gonna have to fight this one. Y'all gonna have to fight this time. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a breather, coach. Oh. Yeah, Chester, it's important to say hello to Chester. And John Diller says, and the jumping being Juan de Yard speaks better English than half these. Why? And then you'll finish it off on for me. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, yeah, yeah. White dishes. But anyway, I don't know. John is a surprising individual, man. You'd be surprised. He like I think John likes to play possum, and he likes to lure you in, and then by the time you in, it's too late. It's too late. There's no escape. So if I, yeah, I were you, I'd be very careful. I'd be very careful, Mister Buster, Chester Busby. Yeah, I mean that was some heartwarming stuff. Good. Yeah, many almost made me want to have kids again. Like, like man, baby, you know what? I was talking to Manny on the stream, and I was talking to Manny on the stream, and I think I should have another child. Oh my, yeah, yeah. Oh look, man. If it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it happens. It happens. Uh, but but that is true. Look, man, you'd be surprised. I have a, a lady that I'm not gonna say a coworker because in the building we work in, not everybody works for the same company. I know not everybody works for the same person or the same contract or whatever. But there was a lady that worked a couple of cubicles down from me, and she wanted to have a kid. And man, her stories about IBF and all that stuff, I was like, whoa. I mean, you really want. I mean, just the things you take for granted, like being able to have children without having to seek medical intervention or help. It's crazy, when you see people that are going through all these treatments and putting all this money into it, and because there's it's not a cheap treatment, from what she was telling me. It's not cheap at all. Well, she she had 4 kids already, but but they were getting to that age. I think her youngest was 13, and her kids were graduating. The other ones were graduating from high school and whatnot. And her and her husband was like, "Man, let's have another one. We're better off financially than when we had the first set of kids. And obviously we've already gone through a lot of this growing process and growing pains, so we can make better decisions. So they were like, yeah, let's, so she's like, okay. But the whole thing is both of them had procedures that had to be reversed. So eesh. Tank Ferret over here trying to write code. Tank Ferret writing code on the chat. Yeah, I don't know anything about delivering kids, man. Making them, yeah, making them and paying lots and lots of money for the rest of my life over them. That's what I know how to do. Well, that's amazing. But I want to go back to something Mighty Geek said. Are you a paramedic, sir? Okay, this already starting out good. See, that y'all think I don't hear what y'all are saying, but I keep up. I keep up with everything, but I just have to, like let the conversation go, then go back to it. Yeah, well, you have to when you have this many people on. You will never deliver another child. It is not it is not a pleasant thing to see. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, you know, a child being born, but from the male's perspective, no, not at all. That it is, yeah. hmm He didn't want to leave the comfort of home. He already knew the deal. So Bethany says, "My husband turns white and nearly faints." Look, if y'all see what's going on from the waist down when y'all are giving birth, you would understand. It is a little horrific, to be honest with you. Just like y'all got that epidural. Life is beautiful. You don't know what's going on. Freaking doctor comes out with a pair of scissors. Like, what are you doing with that? You, you know, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about, right? Tank says watching the placenta drop is okay, and yeah, it is, and it smells horrible. And so I was pretty ignorant, right? So when my first child was born, and we She came out and whatnot. I was like, okay, we're done with this. And then the doctor was like, what do you mean you're done? We still gotta push the placenta out. I said, what? I said, look, baby, I'm sorry, but you still gotta keep pushing. Oh my goodness. I was young. I was like in my 20s, and I didn't know. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just happy the baby came out healthy. Exactly, Mighty Geek. That's not something you go around like, yeah, hey, how do I deliver babies at 20 years old? Like, nah, man, who does that? Maybe Josh. Bethany's is having a fun uh, because she's got all these men that don't know nothing about nothing, so she's enjoying this. And it, 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 who Tank? Cat who? So Cat asked who has 13 kids. Manny? What? Tank, you got 5 kids? So there's 12 between the both of you, dude. Oh yeah, well, Tank, if you went through that 6 times, man, man, whew, yeah, yeah. It's like, I tell you what, whoa. Oh, Cat, how you doing? Do you have anything you want to add as the resident lady in the house? Yeah, yeah, I got. Wait a minute, whose channel is this? You can't chime in. Nah, that was quick. Yeah, it's one of the best things to do if you don't want to have any more kids. Hmm. I hear you. Ugh. Takes after his dad. Oof. Yep. Well, Bitbiter says Josh Daddy Art. Gaming, John Diller Gaming Assistant says easier to say than Josh Chris. Uh, John was being a little mean towards Bethany, saying, because Bethany was saying it was funny to hear men talking about pregnancy, and he was like, "Is it the same as hearing women talk about work?" So Josh was so John was being a little, he was being a little mean, a little mean. Yeah, yeah, he's been the Sillard Dillard. Hopefully Bethany didn't leave. you know. So Kat, now that you've heard all of this, what do you have to say? Of course I did. Wow. Oof. Wow. He's 2 years old. But what about you, Mighty Geek? You got any kids? Whoa. So you're the fun uncle? Yeah. Hey, I got a brother like that. My brother, he ain't had no kids. He just enjoys the nephews. You know. I mean, I ain't mad at that. Just drop the kids off at him, and like, hey, you enjoy him for a while. I'm gonna go do something else. Yeah, yeah. Uncles spoil him. Send him back. Send him back all riled up. Thanks a lot. Oh, I can't wait to do that to my kids. What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to give your kid a whole bunch of sugar and send them home to you. We're not scaring cat away from having kids. Cat is, I mean, after Josh's story, man, I thought I was gonna have to hand out Kleenex. See, there you go. See, we did not scare cat. We told. See, we actually let her know that there are men that actually stick around for their kids. That I Chester, high five, brother, high five. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you do the best that you can because, oof. No, no, no. What I'm saying is, once they get to that age, they think they know everything. They don't want to hear this. Man, my kids didn't want to hear anything I had to say. Like, we're gonna figure this out on our own, that piece. I'm like, oh, okay. You know. All right. Well, you enjoy life, kiddo. You know what the funny part is? My kids are so doggone proud. They won't. They got that Latin pride in them. They'll rather die before before. Yeah, I laugh because I know what's going on. So no, no, because I know what's going on. And I'll drop hints here and there. And but they still won't break. They still won't say anything. And I'm like, I know what's going on. Just you could but they just want to do it on their own. They just really want to do it on their own. I mean, I can't get mad at that. Yeah, no, no, no. I mean, as a matter of fact, yeah, yeah, they know. Oh, trust me, my oldest is getting married, and she had no problem asking for help on that wedding dress. Nah, nice. Bethany says she's got to go because John Dillard was being rude to her. She says, "Good looking Black Panther." John Dillard says, "Not in Canada, not Nust French man." I don't know. Okay, he was probably trying and typing. I can't figure out the Dillarism. Yeah. So speaking of which, next weekend, not this weekend. This weekend is the Tyson Fury fight, but next weekend, my oldest gets married, so I'll be traveling again. Josh, I'm Shoot, me. I'm good, man. I go back to gaming. I'm chill. I go back to gaming, and yeah. Well, I mean, John Dillard isn't there, so nah. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But this is the SuperCon, right? This is gonna be your first one, right? Mm-mm. Yeah, there's an NC SuperCon coming over here again. Yeah, that's where you met Elliot, right? Hey, Bit Biter, you gonna pay a pretty penny for Neil Adams' signature. When he came to the SuperCon here, it wasn't cheap. I mean, he's cool though. You pay him his money, he'll shake your hand and talk to you and smile at you once you paid him. He's, he does. Yeah, except no, that's any con. The one here in North Carolina, that dude had he had like 8 people working on his booths. Yeah, no, he gets royal treatment. Now he wasn't yeah. Yeah, he wasn't mean or anything like that, but just to let you know, you're gonna pay a premium. And if you could try to buy one of his original art pieces, yeah, good luck with that. Unless you balling out, like seriously balling out, we talk about over $1,000. Okay, so, you know, and it is because I saw a lot of other people's artwork. Nope, it better leave them alone. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could probably get something, but you have to buy his artwork, and I think his is two for $80. The prints. That's what I pay for his prints to get his signature. Two prints for $80. For being Prince. Cause my wife is now getting into the whole Comic Con and comics thing, so I had to get her a print and me a print. And yeah, you got to do that, man. My wife puts up with a lot of my stuff. Oh well, she likes image stuff. She likes The Walking Dead and the stuff that she watches on TV. But she's not really a comic book person. She's just kind of learning as we go along. Like when Black Panther came out, I took her to the comic shop and bought her some back issues, like the original Black Panther, not the new stuff. Some of the old school Black Panther stuff. She read that, so she can get a hold of the origins. She definitely we bought her like the whole set of The Walking Dead for that going to war. I think it was season. Mm-hmm. So I bought her that whole thing. So because that was the season that was going on at the time. So I said, just get me these comics. So we bought that whole run. She read through that and she was like, "Whoa, the comic books are way more brutal," you know. And yeah, yeah, yeah. She just tries to find common ground with me, because I am who I. Oh yeah, I know about that story. Yeah, yeah. I haven't told her about that, but I've and sorry, cat. Go ahead. Yeah, and the funny part is that the I forgot what the guy's name was from Image, the editor. Say again. Yeah, the thing. Yeah, Valentino said if he would have told me it was about a father, as a story about a father and son trying to survive adversity, he wouldn't have had to lie to him because he would have went ahead and published it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's. I'm saying it translated all the way to a TV show. Yeah. Well, the thing is with I don't know about you guys, but with me, I get bored after a couple of seasons if the show is not really grabbing me. Like Breaking Bad, I thought was good because it ended in 5 seasons. I think that was perfect for that show. Like 5 seasons of Breaking Bad, I think was just right. Yeah, and like True Blood, I got tired of True Blood after about the third season. I was like, okay, I'm done. But a lot of people like now. I did get into Banshee. I love Banshee. I think that was 3 seasons as well. Right. Yeah. 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 Right. Mighty Geek, were you saying something, buddy? Yeah. If you bring Ezra Miller dressed in Chester Busby's clothes, now we're cooking. Yep. Yep. So, chat time. Let's see. I wanted to go to Neil Adams. Got that. Got Rice and Signature. We got that. Kurtman is from our neck of the woods. Battle Pope is his true best work. And Eureka and Warehouse 13 are my go to shows. That was from our mod and Bitbiter 0101. I gotta do chat every so often, man. Yeah, I know y'all getting tense and all that stuff, especially. Yep, especially since Chester Busby's talking about his clothing line that Ezra Miller is modeling. There you go. I like it. Uh, and Bitbiter says, "Sorry, the chat is dead. We're sorry, man. Hopefully we're trying to be entertaining over here. If we're failing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't let me take over the show like I'm normally known to do. Yeah, that'll definitely yeah. Well, Chester Busby has a saxophone solo in one of the Placenta songs. Kat, are you regretting coming on this stream tonight? Yeah, no, no, it's fine. Are you regretting coming on the stream tonight after hearing that Placenta Man song? Tuned it up. That was a smart move on your part. Look, oh my goodness, Josh, were you expecting this today? Manny, are you okay back there, buddy? Manny is always a welcome guest, and I think Manny really does enjoy our streams despite all the craziness. And then, of course, Go ahead, sir. Yeah, yeah, we like Manny. We like Manny is a friend of the show, you know. And whenever he gets abused by John Dillon and that group, we tell him to come over here so he can recharge his batteries, be loved a little bit, and then he can go back and fight the good fight, you know. Say again, Bill wants an invite to the show. Who knew? Who knew? Was I here the time y'all talked about it? Now, if you and Josh made a deal that I don't know about, how am I supposed to know these things? I was gone for like a week. Riley Lee says the Black Panther is bloody amazing, Josh. Like, oh yeah, how'd you like it? I thought it was a pretty good movie. I mean, there were some things but you know, but yeah, yeah. But overall, the action scenes were fine. The CGI wasn't too bad. Not like Venom. I don't know. Some of that CGI in Venom looked a little wonky. You know. Yeah, yeah. Like it was. No, no. The Venom is it's not a bad movie. It's just some of the CGI. It just looked 1980s instead of 2018. Dude, yeah. No. There was a actual run about Wakanda itself. I can't remember who did it. No, that was it. That there was a run. There was a Marvel run that was just speaking on Wakanda, like the city itself, the country itself. Like it was. I think it was the Wonderful World of Wakanda or something like that. Oh man, that was way before the movie. Let me see if I can find Google. Let me see if I'm telling you the truth. Uh, hmm. Okay, so I lied. It was actually in 2017. So by Roxanne Gay, um, Yana Harvey, Tanishi Coates, Rembert Brown, Afu Richardson, Alita Martinez, and Joe Bennett were the artists. I thought it was prior to Joe Bennett, just with two T's. All right. So I got my. I thought it was earlier than that. Hey, it was not a bad movie. I'm so sorry. No, no, no problem. Made a cat. Yeah. Yeah, Risley says I'm still waiting on the Claus mixtape. Well, here's the thing, man. Marvel's been Easter egging Black Panther since Iron Man. No, excuse me, since Captain America. Yep. So they've been Easter egging him for a while. They've been Easter egging Black Panther and Wakanda for a while. Yep. And yeah, no, no. And the film was. I thought the film was pretty good. I don't complain. You know. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like I was expecting Hank Pym to be Ant Man, but I guess Paul Rudd as Ant Man, I guess it's kind of believable. Yeah, right. Yeah, especially. Right. Yeah, Abe Sapien says that the Panther is good, and Hank Pym was Yellow Jacket as well, and Hank was a piece of trash in the Ultimate Universe. That was Abe Sapien, Rice Lee. Man, he gives us music too. That's what I'm talking about. Manny is the man. I mean, you can't spell man without Manny, or you can't spell Manny without man. I don't know. One of those two. The panel. Yep. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. Rashley says he never read that one, but we're gonna wait for Chester and Manny to get their stuff together for Kat, because you know we all love Kat, we appreciate her. So a moment of silence. Oh man, speaking of food, man, Whataburger, man. Nothing. Good luck. As a matter of fact, don't go through Ogden, because you know that's a speed trap and a half. Yeah, stay. Yeah, stay away from Ogden, man. 'Cause everybody's wondering, Ogden is like a city block long. Like you, literally, Ogden is a town that's one block. Like you drive through that block, you're in and out of Ogden. Boom. But 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 you get a lot of traffic violations happen in Ogden for some strange reason. La. Yeah. I lived in JC for a while. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I lived in JC. Chester's a taskmaster, man. Oh no, Bill. Yep. Later, Bill. Be good. I tell y'all, man. So it's with that Chester, and so what you're watching, ladies and gentlemen, is a bear telling a Manny how to draw panels on a comic book page. As we watch this bear in his natural habitat, with his saxophone in his mouth, terrorizing a young Pacific Islander, we have to be very, very quiet and let nature take its course. I can't see anything y'all's talking about. Oh, he's talking about no, we're not. We're not. That's something they're doing on the side for Cat. We didn't deem it important enough to take away from Josh's uh, sexy hens. That man said equidescent. Many don't know what that means. Heck, I see what I'm saying. Just to come in here with his big college words, man. Look, man. Look, you gotta understand that some of us, English is our second language. And Josh went to the Kentucky school system. All right, so be nice, Chester. Yeah. Hey, Argus Creations. Welcome to the stream. You might have been there. I just noticed now. My apologies. Chester hit me with equidescent and threw me off my game. I'm not putting the camera on Manny John. They're just drawing something for. They're doing layouts for something that probably has to do with you, and I don't really care to broadcast that. Sorry. Do that shit on your own stream. I think we're almost done with this Black Panther. Nice. Well, it is my bedtime, though. I won't leave you. Man, what's a few more minutes? Another hour? You gonna get me in trouble with the spouse, man. All right, all right. I was gonna leave you in the capable hands of Chester the Busby Bear, and Manny the panel maker Correa. And let's not forget Mighty Geek. He's still in the house. John Diddle says nobody cares about this Blue Panther. I hurt his feelings. Oh, I like messing with John. He's one of the few people that can take it. Chester's awfully quiet. As the bear has finished pouncing on the Manny, and his belly is replete, he is now going to hibernate. Resplendent. Look at that, man. He's using big words again. Here's what I got to say. Hey, Jester, what does maladroit mean? Yeah. Is that what it is? Saw it at the gas station. That's another one. I saw it at the gas station while I was pumping gas, being depressed about the price of gas. But you remember, I gotta put premium, so it's like three something. Yeah. Oh no, I was right, maladroit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone was awkward, inept, clumsy, bumbling, incompetent. I'm right now. I am reading this, and everything points to John Dillard. Ineffective or bungling, clumsy, awkward, inept, bumbling, incompetent, unskillful, heavy-handed, gauche, tactless, inconsiderate, undiplomatic, impolitic, and there's more. There's more. Why is John Dillard calling me dark and unnecessary? That's meant a few streams ago he wanted me the voice. He wanted me to be the voice of the Crypt Creepers or something, and now he's calling me unnecessary. I'll tell you, man. People just don't care about you anymore, man. That's it. I quit. I'm quitting you, John. I'm quitting you. That was my attempt to stomp Chester Busby. There you go. Yeah, Chester, that was my one attempt to stomp you with Maladroit. Yeah, Mighty Geek Studios is having technical difficulties. You all right there, bud? Okay. He was jumping in and out. He was about to give me a seizure with all that jumping in and out, flashing screens. John would have been happy about that. So Chester, we're trying to build audience in multiple platforms, man. Yeah, like right now, I'm streaming on Mixer and Twitch, while Josh is streaming on his channel and YouTube. We're trying to see if we can get more eyes on the independent movement, or just Josh's art too. So we gotta figure out how to do this in a systematic approach. Well, I mean, so if it's only me and Josh trying to do it in multiple platforms, it's not gonna gain as much traction as multiple people trying to do it in multiple platforms. Okay, John says, I wanted you involved, but since you told me to take a hike, you're dead set in languishing in obscurity. I don't know. No, I just think that Chester's a better option because he's in the project, and I think he would be a better voice. I don't know anything about the project. You told me my art sucks, and you don't want me in the project. So, if my art is not good enough for the project, I'm just kidding. I was about to say something like, if my art is not good enough for your project, then my voice is not good enough for your project. But it's not that even. I just think that Chester's a better option. I just genuinely think that Chester's a better option. Honestly, I just do. I thought about it for a couple of days. Anyway, back to what I was saying, because this is part of what dealing with what we're doing with John right now. I think what I was saying is there's got to be like a core, like we have to tell people, like that we're gonna try to move the crowd into different platforms. Twitch maybe. Even though if Jim Lee's streaming at that time, you're pretty much dead. He ain't gonna get nobody. But the thing with Twitch is you can get other people, you can host other people's channels, or you can get your channel hosted and then other people can check it out. It says, I didn't want you to replace Chester. I wanted you to join Chester. My ego. No, I didn't know what you wanted, to be honest with you. I just came up with a solution that Chester was a better option. And that I don't really know much about the project. And I don't really like horror. And, there's so many ands to it. And Latinos got egos, John. Don't act like you don't have one yourself. Yeah. John Diller says that he's very humble, not like me. I don't believe that part at all. But if he thinks so, then it's I can't deny his truth. You know. All right, Manny. You be blessed, my brother. Enjoy your stream and best of luck. Yeah, no, I'm done for the night after Josh finishes with this. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, if Josh remembers. All right, gentlemen. Starting with Mighty Geek Studios, go ahead and say your last words and where you could be found at. All right, Mister. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I thought you was done. Go ahead. Okay. Did you want to say goodbyes? Uh, Chester, sir. And after Chester's Busby stream, you can find us on Josh's channel tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern time, if Josh remembers, because sometimes he forgets to wear his watch. And and we'll be finishing out the Colossus. Thank you for joining us. This was I am your co-host, I guess, and I wish y'all a blessed evening, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow, God willing.